Alright, this is probably the best I'm gonna get this thing showing up on the entire screen right now. I did change the file so it only shows the guitar, but there is drum and bass on there, which you may have already listened to. So following along with that will make this more entertaining to practice. Possibly, most likely. Alright, so 140, that's the speed you're going to work on. No faster. We're going to stay there. So getting like 3 solid takes of the entire thing each day would be a good thing to do. In terms of doing any working it up, there's a couple things. If you're going to work anything up, I would not do the traditional way of going 60, 65, 70, 75. I would not do that for the whole thing because that's way too much. If you want to do the traditional way, a good thing to do is perhaps just like the first line, or perhaps just hit the last line. I wouldn't do more than just one line. And if you don't remember what that symbol means, it means play the previous bar again. So I used a bunch of repeat symbols, special repeat signs. So you just play that twice, that twice, that twice, and so on. Another thing you can do, I'm going to change the way this looks real quick. I'm going to change it again. Alright, so at the top here, also, should point out, turn off the metronome and count in. To make sure those are off, because the drums will be doing the count in for you. So you don't need a metronome because you got the drums being the metronome. You don't need a count in because the drums will be counting it in for you. But the thing you can do is come up here. So right next to this, to the loop, you got this percentage thing. So what you can do is start by putting it on 50%. Make sure you can play the whole thing at 50%. And then try it at 60% speed. And then 70% speed, and then eventually up to 100. So those are the 2 ways I recommend working anything up. Either work up one line at a time, or not even at a time, just work up one line by itself, whichever one would actually you think would be the most difficult line, work that one up by itself. Or do the entire thing, but use the percentage feature here and follow along like that. Just follow along with Guitar Pro using the percentage feature and really focus on making sure your thumb over the top is muting well when you're playing the chords, and when you do go to the open E string palm mutes, don't let go of the guitar. Keep some kind of contact with those strings, just like we talked about. Okay. I'm going to play this at our goal of 140. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right. Any questions come up, let me know. And yes, that's right. I did send you an email with the chord stuff up or attached with the updates and what bars to work on and all that. So, yes, any questions, let me know. I will see you again next week.